this video, we're talking about why dating amazing women is actually holding you back. As men, we're often taught to pursue the perfect woman, the one who's beautiful, smart, successful. She ticks all the boxes. But what if this pursuit of amazing women is actually holding you back from finding love and fulfilling relationships? In this video, we're going to explore why the concept of dating amazing women might be more harmful than helpful, and how it can prevent us from experiencing true connection with someone. So let's start at the beginning. The problem with unrealistic standards. Unrealistic standards limit your dating pool. By focusing only on a certain type of woman, you're missing out on meeting amazing people who don't fit that mold. Also, having unrealistic standards can make you overlook someone who could be a great match, but she doesn't fit your predetermined checklist. Also, unrealistic standards lead to constant disappointment. A study in 1999 showed that people who have very specific criteria for their ideal partner are often less satisfied in their relationships and more likely to experience dissatisfaction. When you're only pursuing a specific type of woman, you set yourself up for disappointment if you can't find that perfect match. This can create a negative cycle of constantly searching for someone who doesn't exist, and you're feeling like you're failing because of it. You're putting yourself on a hamster wheel of failure with no end in sight. Most of us don't realize that at times we can objectify women. Objectifying women dehumanizes them. When you view women as objects to be acquired rather than individuals with their own thoughts, feelings, and desires, you're dehumanizing them. This leads to unhealthy power dynamics in relationships and prevents true intimacy from developing. Also, objectifying women reinforces harmful gender stereotypes. Often we've learned this behavior in our formative years, so we have to be careful and considerate as we reconsider the roles of women later in our lives. When you're only valuing women or certain traits, you're reinforcing those harmful stereotypes that can be damaging to both men and women. This perpetuates inequality and it prevents healthy relationships from developing the way they're supposed to. So here's a problem many of us have. The problem with seeking external validation. First of all, let's be honest with ourselves. Seeking external validation puts your worth in someone else's hands. When you're constantly seeking validation from others, particularly through dating and relationships, you're giving away your power and your self-worth. This leads to a lack of confidence and a cycle of seeking approval from others rather than valuing yourself. Another important perspective, seeking external validation prevents true connection. When you're focusing on impressing or winning over someone, you're not truly connecting with them on a deeper level. You're trying to show how impressive you can be, but by trying to be impressive, you're actually not impressive at all. Also, be mindful that this can prevent the development of real intimacy and prevent you from finding a meaningful, fulfilling relationship, which is ultimately the point of the whole thing. So if we had these points listed numerically, this one would be at the top of the list. The problem with ignoring compatibility. Compatibility is more important than superficial traits. While physical attraction and shared interests are important, they're not the only factors that make a relationship work. Compatibility in values, communication, lifestyle, health, wellness, and spirituality, among other things, are crucial for a long-lasting, healthy relationship. When you ignore compatibility, that leads to unfulfilling relationships. A 2005 study showed that compatibility and shared values are much more important predictors of long-term success. When you're focused solely on superficial traits, you may overlook important compatibility factors that can lead to problems down the line. This can result in unfulfilling relationships and a lack of developing a true connection with that special someone. So this is really important. Consider the benefits of dating authentically. It goes without saying, or it should, that dating authentically leads to genuine connections. You might ask, well, why wouldn't I be dating authentically? We're peeling the onion a bit. Sometimes we become inauthentic to impress someone we believe is amazing or out of our league, but dating authentically says, you have to take me as I am, flaws and all. That's how to start off on the right foot. When you're true to yourself and your values, you're more likely to attract people who are compatible, who appreciate you for who you are. This will lead to deeper connections and a more fulfilling dating experience. Bruh, you also have to know, dating authentically boosts self-confidence and your self-worth. Listen, you're dope already. You don't need external validation. You are dope in who you are. A child of God, a life-changing, life-giving, real-life superhero. When you're in the room with someone who's compatible, you can be confident in your own skin and your own self-worth. This will guarantee a more positive, healthy dating mindset. Dating amazing women might seem like the ultimate goal for many men, but this pursuit can actually be detrimental to finding love and fulfilling relationships. Unrealistic standards, objectification, seeking external validation, ignoring compatibility, and being inauthentic can all prevent connection from forming with that special someone, leading to unfulfilling relationships and a lack of intimacy. But however, by dating authentically and valuing yourself for who you are, you can attract people who appreciate you for your genuine self and develop those deeper connections. Listen, it's important to remember that no one is perfect, and seeking the perfect woman can lead to disappointment and a lack of fulfillment. Instead, focus on finding someone who shares your values, communicates well, and she makes you happy. By being authentic and true to yourself, you'll attract people who appreciate you for who you are and create meaningful relationships that last. Remember, the key to finding love and fulfillment is to value yourself and your own worth, and to approach dating with an open mind and an open heart. So let go of the pursuit of amazing women and start dating authentically today. When you are your authentic self, man, you're a real life superhero. And being who you truly are, that, my friend, is your superpower.